I thought I'd introduce you to a new character in the video. This is Graham.
You got oh, don't you know?
Hey guys, how's it going? Elliot here again. In today's video, we are going to be going straight back to the roots for any of you original long-time viewers, and we're going to be doing what's called a Let's Refurb, which is a series where I bought some faulty Game Boys online and then we're going to be fixing them. So yeah, basically I got these from Japan. As you'll know, a lot of you will know, I get these from a company called Japan For You, who have recently blocked me. I asked them to combine the shipping and they got a little bit angry at me for asking to combine the shipping. And they didn't really combine the shipping, and then they blocked me from buying on their channel. So I'm going to have to find a different way to order these in, or make a new account or something like that. But these are the ones that we have. So on the end here we have a gold one. We have a kind of classic pocket version. There's also another one of those which has the LED at the top. And a black one. So you can see there's two nice screens, and then there's two bad screens but nice Game Boys. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is actually just fixing up this one, and then we're going to save these for another video. That can obviously give you an indication that there's going to be another one of these episodes coming up soon. So these ones are both in relatively okay condition. They've both got their battery covers. In fact, all of these Game Boys have their battery covers. I just took them off briefly at the start for you to see in that little cutscene. But yeah, they don't look too bad. This one's going to clean up quite nicely, I think. These kind of get a bit dirty, but get a bit of Mr. Sheen on it and it'll be alright. We're going to just swap out the screen and pop that screen in here and then keep it nice and original. Let's crack straight into it. Hey, okay, so it does work, which is a nice sign. So it should just be a case of cleaning this up and then replacing the screen. So that's what we're going to do now. So we should probably see what it looks like under the hood. Not too bad, actually. Everything seems to be in actually very nice condition. I do always mention this when I do these kind of videos, but the best way to take this screen out without damaging anything is just to kind of put both your hands on like this and just gently twist. There's actually just a little kind of clear double-sided sticky tape piece that holds the screen down, and over time it will actually have lost its stick. You can kind of hear it lifting up there. So it's not really a glue as such, so you can be relatively rough with it and confident that it's not going to break, but just be careful, obviously. So there you go, that's come off nicely, and you can see that big burn in the middle there. Never actually too sure how that has happened. I'm going to go ahead and take this one apart. There's no point in me showing you doing all of that again. And then I'm going to clean the shell and all the buttons up. As you can see, the buttons are quite dirty, although not that bad. I've definitely seen worse. But that's what I'm going to be doing now, and to do this I'm going to be using Mr. Sheen, which is a product that I use quite often, and some isopropyl alcohol as well, just to kind of clean up some of the metal pins on the motherboard, which, speaking of which, is in absolutely perfect condition. Everything looks perfectly fine and able for me to use in the build and the refurbishment. So that's what we're going to do, starting off with the shell. Hopefully this will be a nice rewarding clean if we can get some of this muck off. I've actually ordered another one of these, which is ridiculously yellow. It's basically like a yellow-orange kind of colour. And we're going to be doing a video using like a retro bright product to try and clean that up. But for this, just going to use a microfiber cloth and Mr. Sheen. Okay, so I cracked into the other Game Boy to see what it looked like, and as you can see, it's a little bit of a mess. There's quite a lot of corrosion going on around the contacts here. Let me see if I can just zoom in so you can see that, which is never really very good. But I thought I'd take this apart whilst not speeding it up and listening to some incredible music, which if you guys want to find out what that music is, by the way, I'll leave the links to all the artists in the description. And along with the screwdriver set and all the other parts and equipment I use to film these videos for you. So hopefully the screen's going to be absolutely fine. Right, that's not looking too good. We've got a line going over horizontally, but let's just see if the ribbon cable is actually sat in there properly. We're just going to give the ribbon cable here a little rub down on a Q-tip or a cotton bud, just to give it a nice little clean up. Make sure you dry it up as well. If it's not massively dry, if it's not completely dry, then it's not a huge deal, because when we go to put it in here, it will also clean the contacts, and isopropyl dries up very, very quickly, so we should be absolutely fine. And as you can see, it still has the horizontal line, which is a big bummer, to be honest with you. I'm not very happy about that. Not really much I can do about it. When something like that happens, that's usually pretty permanent, and we're not going to be able to fix that. Alrighty, so the washing has come back from the laundrette, as they say, and everything looks relatively clean, to be honest with you. I'm quite happy with how it's turned out, although I should point out that this is still not quite as white as the other one that we have here. As you can see, there's still quite a bit of a yellow colour on there, but when we get the cleaning substance that I was talking about a bit earlier, the peroxide, whatever it's called, we should be able to make it look even nicer and then really get it back to its true original colour. I've managed to keep all the same original parts, so I am going to put it back together with the screen with the horizontal line until we refurbish the actual screen with the burn mark in it, and then we'll put that back in and it will be the whole original Game Boy as it was when it was purchased back in the day. So I'm just going to give this screen a little clean and then we'll go ahead and put the whole thing back together. Okay, and that is going to finish off this episode of Let's Refurb. Obviously, there's still a couple of outstanding things to do. We're going to repair the burn in this screen, pop it back in. We're also going to need to put a new sticker on this thing, and we're still going to try and have a look at the peroxide and maybe clean this thing up. But considering how yellow it was at the start, it's not too bad compared to this one, which is really, really white. This is pretty much what the original colour looks like, and that's what the final colour of this one is going to look like for now. You can really see the contrast there on the shell, but let's turn it on and try this little game out. Obviously this one does have the horizontal line going through it as well. I thought what better game to try out than Snake Roy itself. Have a little bash of Snake Roy, the best game that was ever released on any console ever, which I guess is a bit of a subjective opinion, some should say. But yeah, everything obviously works really, really well. In fact, we can't test if the A and B button works, but there was no corrosion on the board and the contacts are nice and clean, hence why I didn't rub them against any paper in this episode. Really hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have enjoyed, then remember to like the video and subscribe if you are new, and let me know what you guys are getting for Christmas, and have a lovely Christmas at that. Catch you in the next video, guys. Peace.